in Colchester,
Ow,
Sorry.
on the end.
Paul and Carol have now been hitched for 20 years, confounding the doubters of their age gap love.
I mean, nobody would believe we'd ever last that long, would they? I mean, negativity, people at your work and things like that. Oh.
No, look.
Carol is retired and 26 years older than Paul. They first met when she was a band manager and he was a musician.
I think I was starstruck at first meeting. I just couldn't believe it, how good he was.
They started working together, but it wasn't long before Carol developed feelings for the 21-year-old singer.
We were at a friend's house for a party and I just kept looking at him the way you do when you really fancy somebody. And I said to Paul, I said, I really want to go to bed with you. He said, take it slow. And I said, I don't want to take it slow.
I was a bit concerned because of the age, and after time, we decided to stay one night. Afterwards, I thought, oh, good God, I've got a bloody infomaniac here. He absolutely wore me out. But I'm sure I wore you out just as much.
No, not really.
No?
No,
Oh,
that's
that's good.
fine.
I might go and see the doctor and get some Viagra.
I'll be up for that.
Paul and Carol may be happily married, but many find age gap love hard to accept. Paul in Essex married his first and only wife Carol when he was just 23. His mother Pat was understandably nervous.
Hello, Mumsy.
At 72, Pat is just 3 years older than her daughter-in-law Carol, and she had serious concerns right up to the day of the wedding.
I was just worried at the time, and you know, with a lot of difference in their ages. I pulled him aside.
You said it's not too late.
And I said,
If
"It's
this
not-
is what
yeah,
you really want,
really
you can
want
do it.
He said he still wanted to go through with it. Felt a bit strange when she calls me mum at the first time because of the age difference, but she's one of the loveliest persons. I'm really glad that you married her.
No, Charlie, come on, out the way.
Carol has 2 sons from a previous marriage who are both older than her husband, but she wanted more children with Paul.
I would love us to have had children, but we've got 4 beautiful cats. That's our little girls and little boys. You lot, honestly, you'd eat me out of house and home, you would. Juice of plants.
Juice
3
of
letters.
sap.
Yay!
Yes.
With both now suffering from arthritis, Paul and Carol need help to get around.
You moving?
Yeah, just about.
I mean, having his and her scooter is fantastic. I mean, as you can see, this is big, this is little, so it's little and large.
Little and large, that's us.
But there's fierce rivalry when the age gap couple are on the road.
Stop showing off. I would prefer a faster one, I must admit.
Go, 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 come on.
Oh, you might have told me. 4 miles an hour, awfully slow.
4 mile an hour. I'm going.
Ben is the boss of a local mobility scooter firm and can hold the key to Carol's 4-wheeled dreams.
But I do have 2 scooters outside with me.
Oh, look at that.
Wow!
The blue one.
No, I want
another
this
blue
one. Wow. Oh, that's lovely.
It's the next stage up. But yeah, really, if you wouldn't mind, take it for a bit of a spin. We're never going to see her again now.
We're not.
I'm going to have to run after you.
Wow! Yeah! Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. I want...
When Paul and Carol tied the knot 20 years ago, they had a wild time.
It was sex, drugs and rock and roll.
Well, it was.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? I was 46 when I met Paul, and that didn't stop me at all from going to nightclubs and parties and things. I just thoroughly enjoyed myself, dancing.
But there's a price to pay.
That's probably why I've got osteoarthritis now.
That could be.
Paul also has diabetes and issues with his mental health, which means he's currently unable to work. Carol also suffers from arthritis, but at 69, she has now become her younger husband's carer.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
I know.
Being 43 and my wife running around after me at her age makes me feel that I'm actually older than Carol. My legs are sore now.
Don't fall over.
I'm not drunk.
When you marry somebody, anything can happen. It's for better or worse. Unfortunately for Paul, he became ill at a young age, but it makes no difference to me. He's still my Paul.
Without Carol, I think I would just sink and fall into a pit. She's the only one that keeps me strong and going. So, love you!
Love you too. You're talking about me. I think the secret of success within any marriage, whether it be age gap or not, is that you love each other. I think the biggest things were when we lived in Portsmouth and we were first together. Obviously I was a lot younger then, so was Paul, and they used to accuse me of being Paul's mum, and they said, oh, I think it's disgusting, you know, going holding hands and stuff like that. And in particular, our local pub used to talk about us all the time, and one night I'd had enough of it, so I went up and I said, I believe you think I'm Paul's mum. And they said, well, we had wondered. So I said, well, I'll say one thing, I can do for Paul what his mum never can. And that was it. They shut up like a light.
And still up to today, we get these issues where people will knock at the door and still say, you know, is your mum there? Or if Carol answers the door, is your son there? And this happens nearly on a daily basis, and it does wind me up. It gets me a bit, and I think, God, people are so judgmental. But in hindsight, I think we're all a bit like that. I would be probably, you know. So I do turn around and say to those people, actually, she's my wife, and I see their face drop, and it's brilliant. You know, it's like, I am so sorry. You know. And they do feel really guilty for doing that, but it's something we have to get used to and get on with, you know, and that's why.
We've had enough time to get used to it, haven't we?
Yeah, 22 years.
Yeah.